everyone, this is Meelal Vijay Painse, and let's see what the third week of November 2020, that is from the 15th to the 21st of November 2020, has in store for the sun sign Scorpio. For the Scorpions, the third week of November 2020 is going to be a kind of a week where you would literally want to redefine the word couch potato. You might simply not feel like stepping out of the house. You might feel a little bit off and prefer staying home, not really, going out and just being to yourself. A lot has also got to do with the things happening in your life due to which you might feel a little bit restricted. You might feel things are not going your way, and due to that also you might not really feel like going out and socializing and really meeting people. Rather, you would prefer staying at home, doing your own thinking, and basically being within your own comfort zone. Moving on to your workspace. So for this particular week, you might be thinking a lot about the job satisfaction at your workplace. This is especially for people who are employed somewhere. So you might have a feeling that the work that once upon a time gave you a lot of joy and pleasure now is not really up to your mark. You're not enjoying the work you're doing, and if the stagnancy continues, you will not be surprised if you would actually want to get up and quit the job. For people who are self-employed, having businesses, or let's say having multiple businesses, a particular branch of business you might want to literally shut down because it is not doing well, or you might want to actually dabble in some other kind of a branch of business because the current branch of business is not doing well. You might actually want to switch your profession altogether because of lack of job satisfaction. But the cards advise you to do a deep, thorough kind of a thinking before you make some such kind of major decisions in your life. Moving on to the area of finances, this week is a week where you would literally want to spoil yourself silly. And silly could actually mean anything. You might actually go out on a binge eating spree. You might actually go out and visit lovely restaurants one after the other, sampling different kind of cuisines. You might simply go out all of a sudden and simply shop for yourself. Basically, you would want to spend money only and only on yourself. One of those days where you don't want to spend for anybody else, you only want to spend it for yourself. So this is that kind of a week. As long as the amount is not very much hurting, absolutely there is no problem. Go ahead and pamper yourself. Just see to it that the pampering yourself does not lead you into financial losses. As long as you understand that, there should be no problem going ahead and pampering yourself once in a while. Moving on to the area of relationships. This is a very good week for the Scorpions, the third week of November, because it is much likely that you might reconnect to a lot of friends, particularly on this third week of November. You might actually meet up with a lot of friends whom you've not met up in quite some time. That might make you feel a little bit better. You might kind of, really develop a deep bonding with your own folks, which you've not probably paid attention since quite some time. So it's a very good week for bonding within the family, with your own family members, with long and lost friends and friends you've not spoken to in quite some time. You can actually go ahead and just pick up that phone and have a word, and you might actually feel very better. Moving on to the space of health. Scorpions, you need to do something very different, because this week especially you're going to redefine the term couch potato. So health wise, the cards are actually advising you to go up and literally shake yourself out of your comfort zone. Do anything which involves a lot of physical activity, and basically that pumps up a lot of energy within you, because if that does not happen, you will literally become the second version of the couch potato and put on a lot of unwanted kilos and basically feel very sluggish and grumpy and cranky. So health wise, the cards literally ask you to go out for a jog, go out for cycling, do any kind of a physical activity that gets your adrenaline, rushing, that just keeps your blood pumping and makes you feel alive. Here's wishing you a very, very beautiful and a blessed week ahead.